I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna cost me business, but I need you to hear it from me instead of going all the way down to the worst possible scenario and learning the hard way. Most OnlyFans agencies do not have your best interest in mind. I run an OnlyFans agency. I need to get that out of the way at the very beginning, but here are a few things that you should look out for before signing with any agency. My name is Luca Gray, and I've been running an OnlyFans agency for the last 2 years. We've worked with creators from all around the world, people who have made all different kinds of incomes, and I've seen up close the type of scammy behaviors that other OnlyFans agencies will try on you. So those are the things that I'm going to be talking about in this video, so let's get into it. Here's something that I think every single OnlyFans model should look into before signing with an agency. There's one name that rings true here. You might know him. His name is Andrew Tate. 90% of the agencies that you see or are hitting you up in the DMs are somebody who watched Hustlers University and now think they're an online pimp. These people have no experience, they haven't even done it, they thought it was an easy buck to manage girls and go on the internet and flex on their friends. And this mindset doesn't just stay behind the scenes. This will manifest in the way that they treat you every single day. Are you the one who has to hit them up when you need help? Are they hitting you up only when they want you to pay the invoice? Are they giving you your content? Are they giving you updates on the things that they're doing for you? These are the type of things that low quality agencies will do, and it's your job to make sure that you do not make a mistake by signing with the wrong one. Before you sign with any OnlyFans agency, you should know a few things. 1, how long have they been in business? 2, have they worked with creators before? Have they worked with creators that look like you before? There are newer agencies that can do a very, very good job simply because of their background. Have they done something like this before? Do they know sales? Do they know marketing? These are the things that you need to look out for before you sign with anybody. The OnlyFans industry genuinely has a scammer problem, and here's how to make sure that you don't get caught in the crossfire. We've had models that come to our agency and say, hey, my last agency, they had their bank account on the accounts. Or we've had people come on and say, hey, I had a contract with this guy and now he's trying to sue me for multiple thousands of dollars. You need to make sure that the person you're signing with is a good person and they actually have your best interest in mind. This is why you need to do your due diligence, make sure they have experience, make sure they know what they're talking about, and make sure that everything they're saying is true. If you have to fact check it and do some research, do it. The biggest things with these agencies is the contract. If there's something in there that's legally binding or something that feels a little bit iffy, get a second look at it, show it to somebody else. This is the way that they can actually legally sue you for things that you signed for, even though they're clearly exploitative when you read them. So you've already signed with an OnlyFans agency. Here's a good litmus test to find out if they're actually good. A lot of agencies are built around getting an easy check. Somebody who watched an Andrew Tate video one time and thought they were an online pimp does not know what to do with your account. The number one thing I hear from models that come from other agencies to our agency is the fact that they haven't talked to their manager in over 2 months. These people don't care about them. They only text them when the invoice is due. This is the number one thing, because if somebody is not willing to communicate with you or even understand your problem or even talk to you without it being about the money that you owe them, this is a serious, serious red flag. And here's an honest test that you can do. If you stopped hearing from your management for 2 weeks, what realistically would change? Are you doing it all yourself? Are you making all of the content? Are you doing all of the chatting? This is a good way to roll the tape forward and understand that, is your agency really worth the money, or did they sell you a pipe dream by lying, which is exactly what people like Andrew Tate and all these gurus will teach them. A real OnlyFans agency will be right by your side every single step of the way. Here's one of the caveats though. You're gonna get a better percentage for a bigger agency and you're gonna be blinded by the flashing lights, but those people have more infrastructure and you won't actually be able to talk to the owners or the person that sold you, quote unquote, on the call. If you have a smaller agency, you'll have to pay a little bit more because they have bills as well, but you'll actually have direct contact with the people that are running your page every single day. OnlyFans agencies and OnlyFans models are lying about the results a lot of the time. There's even a story going around that Sophie Rain, one of the highest earners on the platform, is fully faking their testimonial. Why would they do this? Because Sophie Rain is probably getting a referral bonus for other girls that want to get into the space. They see these inflated numbers and they want to come in. She gets coin on the back end for recruiting new models. And there really isn't a way to 100% verify somebody's testimonials. So I say do your due diligence and then go with your gut. When you get on the call with these people, do they seem exploitative? Do they seem like an Andrew Tate wannabe? Do they seem like one of these hyper masculine dudes that wants to flex and buy Lamborghinis? That person is most likely going to be greedy and try to take advantage of you. Versus when you get on the call, are they diagnosed diagnosing your problems? Are they asking you questions? Are they trying to understand your situation so they can give you the proper prescription instead of taking an egregious percentage for subpar work? So here's the deal. There are a lot of scammers out there, and there's a lot of people that are bad actors in this world. That doesn't mean that there aren't good agencies. Most of the OnlyFans creators that are making a ton of money, they have an agency. Why? Because it's basically impossible to run the chatting, to do the content, to get your leaks removed. All of those things are separate jobs, and a lot of people don't really realize how much work it actually takes. So if you want to work with my agency, you're getting a good gut feeling, you like me, that's absolutely great. You can apply to work with me in the description or the #1 pinned comment. The caveat, we're not one of those agencies that's going to promise you're going to make $2 million in a month. We like to do the honest way. We've worked with people who have made as low as 2K, up to 50, to 20, to 10. We've worked with a ton of mid-sized creators on their chatting, for their content, for their leak removals, and posting on the OF. So if that sounds like you, if you're a serious creator and you want to take it to the next level and you want to find an agency that you can actually trust, once again, go to the description or the #1 pinned comment and apply there. If you're qualified, we can set up a free audit for your account and see if it's a good fit. So if you like this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment if there's something that I did not cover here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.